Is the topic of brachos, of reciting blessings. A bit of an introduction. Today is much more of a hashkafik. I think usually this is the way it's formatted, that usually we go through more of a hashkafik as opposed to halachic. We'll get into halachic details a little bit later on. An incredible way to begin this is a Gemara, which is actually found in Baba Kama, not in brachos, which is a little bit counterintuitive. Amar Rav Yehuda, Hi man debai de mahavi chasida. Do you want to become a chassid? Do you want to become a pious Jew? It's not referring to like Lubavitcher, right? It's referring to chassid. Lekayim milidin nezikin. You know what you need to do? You need to learn hilchos nezikin. Damages, not to damage, how much you owe. Okay. Rav Amer, no. You want to become a chassid? Learn Me-DeRabanan. Learn Pirkei Avos. Okay, that appears to be the most obvious one. And here we go. V'amrila milei de brachos. No, learn hilchos brachos. So again, we're not spending too much time on this, but we see from here that learning brachos potentially has an ability to make you a chasida. Okay, why is that? Clearly, a person who's connected to demonstrate, as we'll see a little bit later on, a person who can demonstrate gratitude, recognize that they don't take things for granted. They're able to pause before they eat. All those ideas make a person pious, right? It's kind of thinking about what you do, not just jumping into food right away, leads to a sense of piety. Source number 2, the Gemara Menachos, Tanya Haya Rabbi Meir Omer Chev Adam Levarach Meir Brachos B'chol Yom. This is a Gemara which will be codified in Jewish law. You have to recite 100 brachos a day, as it says. Vatay Yisrael Mashem Lakacha Sho El Mimcha. V'chiyah Breda Rav Avi B'Shabbato B'Yom Tavei Tarach M'Meile Lehu Be'asrakmei Umigdei. So what do you do on days where you don't have a? What do you do? So I understand. You have Shemon Esrei and Nechas with the shots. Multiply that a few times. You get your 100 brachos. What are you going to do on Shabbos? What do you do? So they would make smelling brachos to make up for the brachos from the Amida, and that's what he says here.
How do they learn 100 from the pasuk?
Oh, Vatayisa Ma Gematria. This is a Gematria. What's Ma? 45. It's 45.
Shem be 50.
Hang on, 1 second. I'm almost positive there's a Gematria here.
Oh, the hay.
No, it's not so.
Good question.
What's me'imach? No, it's too much. Every word is too much in there.
Yeah, every word's too much. He doesn't bring the Rashi, does he? He should have brought the earlier Rashi, right? But he didn't.
No, that's the next part of the thing. The next question is Kate Sabon and Chazal.
Oh, there you go. Good question. Okay. I'm pretty sure I remember learning this years ago. It took my trip. Okay, fine, we'll see in a second. It says Rashi, B'Shabbatos Yom Tovim, to Lo Matzah Yudches, right? You don't daven Shmones, right? What does he say? Look at the end there. As Paramke, which is B'Samim, Migdi Megadnim, Shetonim Bracha. Oh, sorry, extra food, snacks. Sorry, I didn't translate the actual snacks. So you nash in the day, right? Shabbos, right? So around morning Shabbos, you make a bracha on the pastries, they make a bracha on some nuts, bracha on some fruit, right? You sit around the candy, right? Extra brachas, so you kind of fill in the gaps. This Tosos, number 3.
No, I've seen that before though, where people start making brachos before the meal.
But this is Friday thing. I should not do that. But I'm talking about like a Friday night, whatever it is. All right, Tish, right afterwards. We see this is makkah for Tish. By the way, look at that. I never thought of that. What's the reason why you need to have a Tish? You got to get married brachos. It changes everything. Not really. That's a good. That's Litvish Tish and Chaseric Tish. A Chaseric Tish has a Tish because they wanted to enhance their Shabbos. The Litvish have a Tish. They get married brachos, right? It's like a different way of looking at it. That's a good line. I'm going to use that soon. Okay. Says Rabbeinu Tam. Habi Shoel. Malay v'yesh mea osios b'pasuk. What? Mea osios. So 100 letters in this pasuk. I don't see that.
There's no way there's 100 letters in a pasuk.
Why? It's longer than that. It's not. There's much
no, but yeah, it's really, like a super long pasuk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Right.
I'm counting this after. It's like a super long pasuk?
That's super long, but as long as there's like more than 12 words, 8 letters in each word.
Still a lot.
Long letter, yeah.
Sure, that.
But I'm sure they counted it out.
Sure.
V'yesh. Oh. Here we go.
Okay.
V'yesh mefarshim de ma ole the aus.
Ma elamea, like
The atbash.
Oh, but where's
Atbash.
oh, you're saying that if you take the
What's the opposite? Tes, shin, reish, kuf.
the word of
What's
ma.
Sadi? So Sadi would be hey.
So that's what it is. If you fill it, that's 100.
Yeah. So what's the opposite of mem must be yod?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay. I don't know.
Much easier. You have to see the whole base.
Can you say the Aleph base backwards? You used to be able to do it.
Tafshin, reish, kuf, tzari, tzari pei, ayin, samech, nun, mem.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's the hardest thing I've done all day. Ubekunjus pirish. Al tikri. By the way, what's fascinating is that everyone's trying to figure out your question. Where get 100 from this pasuk? 100 letters in the pasuk. I mean, Mei Adbash is also a still jump. I mean, it's not very.
First, the mayor or the pasuk?
Yeah, I don't know. Right? Wait. Rashi says, which is why I knew we needed Rashi here, which wasn't here. Al tikri ma ela b'meya. You follow? Yeah. Okay. Klomar shechayav 100 brachos. Yesh mefarshim lahashlim me'er b'yoseha v'chi karis mea harik. Okay. Anyways, we see from here various different type of sources of where you get the 100 from. They kvetch the 100, but they get the 100. Yeah. And in fact, in this codified Shulchan Aruch, you have to recite 100 lefachos, meaning that's minimum, right? We don't like to be minimalistic in our avodas Hashem. Maybe you should do more, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then the Mishnah Berurah says, well, how are you going to get to 100? Come on, that's no big deal, says Mishnah Berurah. Look at 5. Come on, 100's easy. Take a look. 1. I always wonder, like, forget 1. What's the difference? 1 more, 1 less, right? Anyways. And then there's, of course, 16 brachos, the Gilma brachos, whole Torah. That's already 22. Then you have tzitzis, and you have tefillin, you have another 3. Right, although... No, you make 2 brachos on tefillin. Right, regardless. That's 25. Then you have Buch Shamar Nishtabach. And then you have Krechma. Then you have Krechma, Shachris Varvis. Then you also have... Then you have your Nun Zimel for brachos, the Gimel Tfilos. That's already 92. Which these two, those it's a given you're going to eat. Then you're going to bench. Then you're going to eat twice a day. You're already at 108 without batting an eyelash. Interesting. He doesn't count Chazot Hashatz. Or it's because he's assuming you don't go to shul. It doesn't say landing days. I guess maybe he's doing the minimum. Like, even if a person has to go to shul.
Wait, is he? Yeah?
We have to say the brachos. Saying Amen isn't like saying? I don't know.
How do I grade it?
Shemei Koneh.
Is that what he's trying to say with Nun Zayin Hari Tzadi Beis? Or no, that's the total.
No, that's it. Because do the math. If you just take...
All that together is already 92.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're basically... Shabbos, what are we going to do? Chasar lo yud gimel brachos mehameya al kin yer lahashlim b'minei piros. You have to eat fruit, megadim, and snacks. You have to eat kind of a tish. V'yimein lo yod al piyatzchav mashe kiven l'shema berkas Torah v'amaftir. So as we see here, Shemei Koneh is only b'diavad. That's what the Mishnah Berurah says. Right here, think about it. Every person gets an aliyah. That's 8 aliyahs. Before and after, that's 16. That's a lot of brachos. And then you got it al mincha too. And then you can be Yosef the Shasa. That's what you should do. So we see from here. Here's a source maybe that Shemei Koneh by Meir Brachos is only b'diavad. Hearing someone else's brachos, but you should do it yourself. Supposed to hear it. It's what it appears to suggest, right? I think that's what I'm deducing. Anyways, good question. Says the Chidushe Agadot. For the brachos hu sheshlim hashlishi. Here, shivarach et shemo yisbarach al kol davar v'davar. That you are praising God for everything that you do. It's fear dioser roy shiyah chasidut toleh bazeh kashehu shalem im baro. Because you're becoming shalem. You're becoming one with the Creator, with the Almighty. It says the Rambam in 2 different places, and this we will conclude. Just like you make a bracha in terms of something which is beneficial, kach mevarchim al kol mitzvah mitzvah. Chagach yasa osa. You make a bracha, you eat. You make a bracha, you shake the lulav. Berachos, Rabos, Tinu Chachamim, Derech Shevach Vadav, Derech Bakasha. There's different types of brachos. Again, there's Shevach brachos, Chodah brachos, Bakasha brachos, Deliskor, Sabore, Tamir, Akop, Afalpi, Shelo Nene, Velo Asa, Mitzvah. Meaning, even though you're not benefiting per se, doesn't matter. Afalpi Chen, you need to recite a bracha. Okay. And again, what the commentary says is, if you're making a brachos over brachos of mitzvah, brachos of neni, you're totally cognizant of the Almighty, and that keeps you a mila techasida. And here's something very important. Be careful. Interesting. He doesn't say it's bracha batala. It could be a bracha sheina tzricha, might not be bracha batala. That's the Rambam, at least in this line, seems to suggest, right? Bracha sheina tzricha means I make a shahakol on my orange juice, and then make a shahakol on my water, right? Right after, which is bracha sheina tzricha. Or for Ashkenazim, having a little bit of food and then washing right away, also those brachos could be bracha sheina tzricha. That would be a problem. That would be perhaps problematic. So that's why you should be careful. That's why you have to know. Wait, does this part to this? Is exempt that? Right? And you have to know. So you make a bracha sheina tzricha. You should make a brachas that are necessary and needed, and the proper ones. Right? We don't say just mishakol and everything. That's not right. If they know the bracha it needs to be, that really should be what a person should strive to do every single day, as we say in Ashrei b'chol yom avarchaka. Have a good day.